Alrighty. So I am back again, a little punch drunk. We're gonna have some fun. We should find a way to change some of the lighting in here, man. Yeah. Some of my light bulbs went out. So yeah, now we're gonna give everyone just a couple more minutes to log in, and then we will get going. Yeah, no, a little late. It happens from time to time. A friend of mine just got back from Antarctica, so wanted to see her a little bit. And who could blame me? Finish my menagerie of postings. Alrighty. Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Morning. The hosts of Little Fun Strong are proud to present to you a show like any other. With that in mind, if you listen to the show, there are no way responsible for any and all side effects that may include insomnia, paranoia, dizziness, lightheadedness, hysteria, acid reflux, heartburn, diarrhea, constipation, narcolepsy, epilepsy, infidelity, gluten, insanity, senility, mental instability, sterility, or any other illity. They also are not responsible for any dryness, wetness, sensitivity to light or sound, nightmares, daymares, spontaneous combustion, immaculate conception, loss of sight, taste, or inhibition, telekinesis, paralysis, nor will they take credit for any loss of faith, life, limbs, clothing, dignity, or morals, demonic possession, or sudden change of sexual orientation, ejaculation, or total loss of humor. You should not indulge in Little Punch Drunk if you are pregnant or may become pregnant, breastfeeding, taking any mind-altering medications, or have any heart conditions. If you are experiencing itching, rashes, nausea, blindness, deafness, or loss of sexual appetite, please stop your intake of Little Punch Drunk and call your physician immediately. For the rest of you, thanks for not pussying out and enjoy the show.
It's time to crack open a cold one because this is a Little Punch Drunk, and I am, of course, Rambo. And I would just like to thank you guys for tuning in once again to the show. If at any point in time you guys would like to call in, it's very simple. The number is 484-994-ALPD. And if you're too damn stupid and those four little letters mean, it's 484-994-2573. And worst case scenario, right there at the bottom of the screen. I was hoping to have a guest on today. Unfortunately, that kind of fell through. But hopefully we'll be able to reschedule. As always, if at any point in time Rambo bores himself and he yawns, you know what to do. Take a shot. Whew, drinking rum today, something a little different. Not sure why. But I'm going to dive right in real quick, hard and heavy, because I got my horror block in. It is so much better than fucking Lootcrate, and it makes me very happy to know this, but there's something in there that I want to drink. So, here we go. And for those of you who don't remember, Horror Block is the Canadian equivalent to Loot Crate, except instead of nerd stuff, it is all horror related. So it suits me a little better. First thing that I'm going to talk about is what I want. I got a mug, but not just any mug. It is the Bates Motel, no vacancy. And then on the other side, it says Bloody Disgusting with a little image of a skull. I believe Bloody Disgusting is the company. But I already have ice in it, so now all it needs is a little bit of rum. Glug, glug, glug. And then a little bit of Coke. Because, I mean, it's just been so damn long since I had a rum and Coke. It's always whiskey, tequila, beer, wine. Let's go back to college, rum and Coke. So anyway, nice, sturdy coffee mug. And today, he'll have a rum and Coke in it. So already, I mean, right off the fucking bat, you're getting drinkware. And I know, oh, it's just a fucking mug. All right, well, what if they also sent me a shot glass? I think they called it the dead dog, skeleton dog, monkey dog, fat dog. I don't know, I lost the... There it is. It is the Dead Dog shot glasses from Killer Shots. The Bloody Disgusting is the company that made the Bates Motel mug. So yeah, the Killer Shots Dead Dog shot glass is. So now I've gotten 2 cool shot glasses and that Bates Motel mug. So that's got to be it, right? Can't give me anything else. Well, let's stick right along with drinking because, God, do these people know me. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 coasters. Now, I'm going to have to treat these coasters because they are the cardboard kind of coasters. But what makes them cool is they're from the Overlook Hotel. For those of you who don't know, it is from The Shining. And the design on it is actually the design on the carpet that changes throughout the film if you pay attention. That's about it for the drink theme. And then we have the Evil Dead t-shirt, which I am rocking right now. Because why the hell not? I dig it. And probably my favorite thing of the block. It is made by Titan Merchandise. It is the Ecto-1 vinyl figure. That's right. Now I have an Ecto-1. And it is 4.5 inches. Took it out of the box. It's really fucking cool. It's awesome. It's the fucking Ecto-1. Come on. You know. I apologize. I am still sick. More just coughing everything up. So, but yeah, pretty cool. Inside the box, there's a little design in the background. You see the firehouse and everything. So that's another very cool item. And here's where I could use help from the viewers and listeners. I also sent the little postcard. It says, if I were in a horror movie, I would want to be killed with a blank. Well, I don't know what I should be killed with. So I would like to know what you guys think I should be killed with. And you can either call in, put it in chat, do whatever you want. But that is the horror block for this month. Hopefully it stays as damn good as it's been because like I said, this is oh, and of course another copy of Rue Morgue magazine, Canadian horror genre-esque magazine. Had some pretty cool stuff in it this time. Let me think. Does it say? No, it doesn't say. Anyway, damn cool. You guys should drop Lootcrate and get Horror Block right away. So, moving right along. Once again, yeah, still sick. For whatever reason, it just does not want to leave my chest and my sinuses. So I I'm still stuffed, and I am just still fucking just like, you know. So, score is Little Man 2, Daddy 0. We're gonna jump into the news because we got some fun news. Also, I have a news-related game. I'm going to give you a headline, and you tell me whether it happened in Florida or it did not happen in Florida. This one was kind of screwed up. Woman accused of seducing teen neighbor is infamous. Alleged dog fucker. The 23-year-old. Oh yeah. So speaking of which, let's not get away from. It must have been in Florida. 23-year-old Florida woman arrested Monday for allegedly having sex with her 15-year-old neighbor was accused in 2012 of having sex with at least 2 of her dogs. Volusia County Police say Brittany Sonier seduced a teenager neighbor despite knowing that he was underage. She's also accused of providing the boy with alcohol and weed. Wow, she really needed to get him going for this one. I mean, I've seen uglier women. In 2012, Sonier allegedly told her ex-boyfriend that she'd been having vaginal and oral sex with her family's dog since she was 13 and wanted to have a threesome with the dog and him. Her dog-loving history was apparently well known to her alleged teen victim. According to a Volusia County arrest report, the teen who stayed next door with his father on weekends was informed of her past arrest of bestiality. The teen admitted to having intercourse with her for 2 nights, and he said he was concerned about contracting a venereal disease. For her latest brush with the law, she was charged with felony counts of lewd, lascivious battery, sex act with a person less than 16 years of age, and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Okay, we were talking before about how you can't just say anymore, she fucked a kid. It's lewd and lascivious battery sex act with a person less than 16 years of age. Pedophile. Statutory rape. You could sum that up in 3 words. You don't need to do lewd and lascivious battery sex act with a person less than 16 years of age. Even if you wanted to go lewd and lascivious battery sex act with a minor. You don't need the person of less than 16 years of age. So fuck you guys. Let's see. A comment. Being rather unattractive and having the personality of plywood, I was always thrilled anytime a guy showed an interest in me. But Jesus, as desperate for attention as I was, even I had a firm rule not dating people who fuck animals. That is that's a comment from Pop Chips. Yeah, so, beware, guys. Dog fuckers are everywhere, apparently. Moving right along. This is a fun one. This is one that I was expecting something different when I read the headline. Because when I first read it, I only got like the first half. I missed the last couple words. Girlfriend allegedly sneaks into funeral home, defaces corpse of a boyfriend's dead ex. This chick looks like she would probably fuck the corpse. 26-year-old Shania Sims of Tulsa, Oklahoma, got herself involved in a love triangle unlike any we've ever heard of before. Although mystery as to why. Okay. Terrible fucking writing, guys. Although mystery as to exactly why Sims would be possessed to do what she did still lingers, we do know that Oklahoma woman allegedly snuck into a Tulsa funeral home and vandalized the corpse of her boyfriend's deceased ex-girlfriend. Yes, that's right. She assaulted a dead woman at her own funeral. She made her way into the chapel and slashes the victim's corpse from the hairline to the tip of her nose. So she brought a knife to attack a dead woman. According to the reports, the cadaver's makeup was smeared and clumps of her hair were ripped out and thrown on the floor. The woman's mother told police that the family member saw her next to the casket with her hands inside but she quickly removed them as they came closer. Even more bizarre, the dead woman's family told police they had previously caught her at the woman's apartment. Funeral director said that in his 30 years in the business, he had never experienced a corpse being defaced in this way. When police arrived, they found Sims with a folding knife with the deceased woman's hair on it, as well as scissors, box cutters, various makeup items on her person. Sims, who also goes by the last name of Smith, faces charges of vandalizing a corpse, being held on $20,000 bond, yada, yada, yada. Yeah. So, $20,000 for breaking into, well, not even breaking in, crashing a funeral. This woman crashed a funeral and attacked a dead body. Still hasn't said why. There's no rhyme nor reason to it. Just did it. If any of you out there have any thoughts on any of this, once again, the number is 484-994-2573. Call in and let me know what you think. All right, so a little bit about down here around in Florida right now. We are in Brazilian season again, and I know it's one of the most miserable fucking times of the year. We got Grab Bash and all the fucking kids just being assholes, but these Brazilians are really getting out of hand, and we need to do something about this, folks. And you know, and it's not a race thing; it's just a stupid fucking people thing. You know, I was going somewhere the other day, and I bored myself. So here's to you. I was going somewhere, and there was an electronics store nearby, and obviously Brazilians and electronics, I mean, that goes hand in hand, right? So there's like 300 of them clogging a parking lot, not doing anything, not going anywhere, like sitting in the fucking street. Sitting in the fucking street, not getting up for cars, just fucking sitting there. Why can't we do something about these fucking people? Seriously. I should have legal right to run them the fuck over. I'm on the motorcycle. I should have just been able to reach out and punch one of them in the back of the head. It's mind-blowing. It is mind-boggling that we just let these idiots run around doing whatever the hell they want. But then again, we let our own fucking people run around and do whatever the hell they want. Look at Baltimore or Boston or whatever the fuck city that is that's burning itself to the ground now. You know, or shit, just look at the drivers. Nobody fucking knows what the hell they're doing on the roads anymore. It's pandemonium. And I'm so sick and tired of everyone just kind of ignoring these problems. You know, if people don't know how to fucking drive, do something to take care of it. You know, stop letting these idiots have licenses. You know, oh, cop pulled me over for no reasons. Really? It wasn't because you merged through 3 lanes of traffic without a turn signal, ran a red light, cut 3 people off, and are tailgating. No, man, they pulled me over for no reason. I was driving while black. Fuck you. You know, and it really is. It's that fucking simple. Is people are just so fucking stupid nowadays. And they want to get away with everything, and it's bullshit. You know, whether it's at work or whether it's out on the road or whether it's at a theme park, everyone's just being a fucking prick. You know, Universal Orlando just put metal detectors in some of their rides. So, well, not in the rides, at the queue lines, the front of the queue, so that people aren't taking shit on the rides. And people are fucking throwing a fit about this. And it's like, well, you're not supposed to have your cell phone. You're not supposed to have cameras. You're not supposed to have any loose articles that might, I don't know, fly out of your hand or your pocket when you're going on a high-speed roller coaster. Where am I supposed to put it, man? In the free lockers 20 feet away. Well, I don't want to put it in the locker. I'm just going to put it in my pocket, and no one will ever, And then when you pull the phone out in the middle of the ride because you want to do a selfie or a Vine or something, and you lose the phone, and then you go to Universal and you're like, hey guys, broke my phone on your ride. I think you should pay for it. And they go, fuck you. It shouldn't have been on the ride in the first place. Well, now you got the metal detectors, and people aren't going to be able to take shit like that on their fucking rides. And I think it's fine. I mean, really, I don't understand why people bring so much shit to these theme parks anyway. You see families coming in with like luggage, full like freaking rolling bags and shit. And I'm not talking the ones with like young babies and shit like that need luggage. Just idiots. Everybody has a fucking backpack nowadays. Everybody. Why are you as grown adults wearing fucking backpacks? Do you have your school books in it? No. Do you do a job in which you need to bring tools? No. Are there important papers in there that you need along your day? No. So what the fuck do you have in there? I got my phone. I got my charger. I got my tablet. I got food, water. What the fuck are you doing? Going hitchhiking for a little while? I got to change clothes. To what end? What is so difficult about just wearing you work where I work, jeans and a fucking t-shirt? What's so difficult about just wearing the jeans and t-shirt to work? Why do you have to come in wearing something different, change while you're on the clock, might I add? Why do you got to bring your phone charger everywhere? You're at work. You're not supposed to be playing with your fucking phone anyway. You're as bad as fucking women nowadays with carrying their giant duffel bags. Oh, no, this is my purse. It's not a fucking purse, you bitch. A purse fits a wallet, maybe a couple knickknacks. Okay, now you can add your cell phone and that keys. That's what a purse is. You're carrying a duffel bag. Well, I need this and this and this, and I need to have, spare this, and I need to have, 40 pounds of makeup. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Stop packing for weekend trips just to go to the goddamn corner store, people. And like I said, you're grown adults. Stop wearing children's fucking backpacks. I know you all want to remain, 16 to 24 your entire life, but some of you are fucking 40 and acting like a douchebag high school kid. Get over yourself. You don't need that shit. You don't need a book bag to go to work. Fuck. I don't even remember where I was going. All I remember is I started talking about stupid people, and that's what happens sometimes. Looks like it's going to be another short one. So let's, after that weird stupid people tangent, let's check out another news story. Maybe that'll... There we go. So we're all talking cops and police and how, everyone is against you and you don't do anything wrong. It's just the cops that are out to get you. So in Baltimore, they're having a lot more fun. This officer took the law into his own mouth. Michael Flagg or Flagg or Flug or however you pronounce F-L-A-I-G, Flagg, and Anne Arundel County cop was arrested in Baltimore on Cinco de Mayo after he allegedly chomped down on a man's testicles during a fight over a woman. Already, so many questions running through my mind. He chomped down on a man's testicles. Again, they're using that word allegedly. Did he bite the dude's balls? Did he? If the answer is yes, well, then you don't need allegedly. If the answer is no, then you don't need the news story. The victim called 911 at about 11:47 p.m. Tuesday to report that this man and another man assaulted him in an alleyway behind a bar. He said he was attacked after telling Flagg to stop inappropriately touching his female roommate. The cop was off duty. As the victim started to walk home north in the 700 block of Linwood Street, police said that Flagg ran up from behind and attempted to punch him in the face. Wow. But the man ducked. Flagg then pulled him. Guys, you need to proofread your shit. This isn't a text to your girlfriend. This is a fucking news story. Flagg then pulled him to the ground. During the fight, the victim straddled over Flagg, keeping him from getting away when Flagg bit his testicles. Another witness called 911 and waited for officers in front of the pub in the Cantron area in the city where she'd seen Flagg walk in after the fight. According to WBAL, responding officers reportedly found blood on Flagg's polo shirt. Flagg is a 10-year veteran of the police department and assigned to the Northern District, which neighbors Baltimore, according to WUSA 9. The department apologized in a statement, reporting that Flagg has been charged with second-degree assault and placed on paid administrative duties. You're a cop. You attacked somebody. You're in trouble. So we're going to pay you not to have to do your job. I should be a cop. Just get in trouble. These charges are disturbing, and we have an obligation as police officers to conduct ourselves in a professional manner on and off duty. We will cooperate fully with the Baltimore Police Department as they conduct their investigation. At this time, we cannot comment further because for our agency, this is a confidential, personal matter. And I bet that man felt that his testicles were a personal, confidential matter. So, yeah. So question number one. Okay, how did he get the balls in his mouth in the first place? It doesn't sound like the dude was straddling and holding him down. It sounds like he was trying to teabag him. And it went horribly awry. You put like a little noise barrier right here. Yeah, just mind bending. Like, really? I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna bite your balls. You fucking schnauzer. You can't. You know. I'm a police officer. Doing. Whiff. Thud. Chomp. I still just want to know. I mean, what did you do? Pull the guy's balls out first, then go to town on him? I mean, don't you think at that point now you'd be adding a whole list of other charges? How about sexual assault? He put his balls in my mouth. You know, let's try that one. We're on the cop. He raped my nuts, then bit them when they said no. We could have fun with that one, I think. Yeah, guys, phone line's going to be open. Or it's going to be a very short show. I mean, I'm most of the way through my news already. Alrighty. This one I thought was funny. I mean, funny, but funny. So we all know, we know what monorails are. You know, the big stone structure. Where myself again. Over two. You know, monorails are the big stone pillars with the track on top, and you have this weird little train car that goes down, comes back. You know, you see it a lot of like Disney and some other theme parks, shit like that. Well, here in Orlando at the International Airport, we also have them going from terminals to, you know, certain terminals to the main terminal and back and forth and shit like that. Apparently, an unauthorized driver in the Orlando International Airport tram was killed when the train made a sudden stop. I'm going to play a clip for you, and we will see what the Orlando Sentinel has to say about it.
There was an incident this morning at about 5:35 involving an incident on a tram, one of the people mover systems that goes from the main terminal to the 4 satellite terminals. This one was to gates 1 through 29. It involved the train being in a manual mode. The emergency stop was employed. As a result, a passenger on the train was ejected and fell below. The passenger was treated by our airport fire rescue team and transported to Florida East. The distance of the tram track or that the train sits on is about 15 feet. Unfortunately, we have had it confirmed by Florida Hospital East that the person involved in the incident is deceased. The processes that would go on now would be evaluation, everything from the procedures at the time to who's on board to, and that's still going on right now.
So they had an unauthorized driver driving this monorail. I didn't say play anything else. Driving this monorail, and apparently he sucks at it. And ended up hitting like the emergency stop or something. But they don't move that fast. I'm trying to figure out how he picked up enough speed to then fly out the fucking window and fall to his inevitable demise. So, yeah, just there's another one. Just like, ooh, sorry guys, shit. Like I said, I'm still kind of crappy. A man who was not supposed to be aboard an airport tram during maintenance run Friday morning was put in control and then killed when it made a sudden stop, sending him hurling through the windshield. How fast were you trying to get that fucker? Where we're going, we don't need roads. 88 miles an hour, and we're back to the tram future. And then all of a sudden it just fucking stops. Like, Christ, again, I want to know how fucking fast you had to have been going to go hurling through the windshield, because that's pretty fucking gnarly. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to play a plug for you quick, and I'm gonna try and find something from the vintage wrestling match to play with you, another interview if I can find it, and we will have some fun. So lately, I've been hearing a lot about this pay it forward movement. And I just got one thing to say to you guys. If you want to pay it forward to us, a little punch drunk. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. We all want stuff. We want to buy new stuff, bigger stuff, flashier stuff, more expensive stuff. The shit you see on TV that celebrities have that you want, guess what? There's a really easy place to get everything that you want, and it's called Amazon.com. Now, I don't want you to go to their site. Fuck that. I want you to come to me. If you go to www.alittlepunchdrunk.com and look on the left-hand side of the page, scroll down just a little bit, you're going to see the Amazon link. Now, you might be asking yourself, what's the difference between going to your link and going to the actual website? I'm going to tell you. If you click on that link, you're going to pay it forward straight to me. And I know what you're thinking. Extra surcharges and fees out the ass, but you're fucking wrong. By clicking on that link and buying everything that you want, you won't be charged an extra penny. All that's going to happen is Amazon is going to record that you bought it straight from me. Then they're going to pay me for your purchase. Now, I know we're kind of going behind the curtain here on how this whole thing works, but I don't care. You guys should know it's not going to cost you an extra penny. All you're going to do is get everything that you want delivered directly to your door. Hell, for birthdays, holidays, anniversaries, whatever you got going on, you can send it directly to the person you're buying it for. And half the time, they'll even fucking gift wrap it for you. So what the hell's the problem? Why are you not going to alittlepunchdrunk.com, clicking on that Amazon link, and buying your shit today? Just pay it forward, goddammit, and rock on.
Hey everybody, this is Brian.
And this is Tony
from the Salty Language Podcast.
Our Podcast Network. Check us out, saltylanguage.com.
We're a podcast about two old-time friends just sitting around and talking about whatever chaps our asses.
It's true. Whether it be music, TV, comics, books.
We have interviews at times.
Get a hold of us at Twitter at salty_language.
And again, go to saltylanguage.com for all of our other things.
I guess have a beer, you'll be fine.
And stay salty.
Alrighty, so I'm going to ask the live viewers to bear with me for just a minute because I do need to find the interview. But for those of you listening at home, you're not going to know anything happened. Yeah, so just bear with me for just a moment, guys. Apparently I didn't do my job very well.
Oh!
No.
He's a cyborg vampire.
His hair's almost as pretty as mine, you dig?
In the same medium here, you're the internet champion.
Didn't take long.
So far, guys, everything has been very exciting. We've had a lot of really good matches, heavy hits. Looking forward to see what happens in the next half. We still have All Pro and Black Nature Boy. We still have the Marquis Boy. We still have the Marquis Brute
Coming out to say, hey, so
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
let me tell you, man.
Brother, I know for sure I'm aware.
Coming out to say,
I think I'm going to have to take a quick break here too, guys, but stay tuned. More fun on the way.
you guys, a bunch of people here in Florida tuning in as well. They just keep texting and texting and texting. Yeah,
Awesome. That's great to hear.
you guys, a bunch of people here
Believe Vintage is one of the best promotions on the block.
coming out to say, hey, so
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
let me tell you, man, you guys.
Alrighty, I found one of the interviews. So let's get this running again. All right, we are back. As I said, those of you listening to the download, you didn't know anything happened. But here we have another interview from Vintage Wrestling's 6th year anniversary.
All right, guys, what I tell you, here during the intermission, we have with us Afro Boy coming out to say, hey, so
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
let me tell you, man, you guys are not pulling your punches at all. There are some serious hits going on today.
Brother, I know for sure I'm going to wake up tomorrow a little sore, but I'm going to wake up still the internet TV champion. Dig that?
I dig it, especially because, we're kind of in the same medium here. You're the internet champion. I'm just the guy on the internet.
No, man, listen, hands down, I truly believe Vintage is one of the best promotions on the block. And anybody that is tuning in needs to come and check the show out if they haven't.
Hey, what's shaking, man? No worries.
I ain't taking your job. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, we got, so far I know we got a couple people out of California watching you guys. A bunch of people here in Florida tuning in as well. They just keep texting and texting and texting. Yeah.
Awesome. That's great to hear, man.
So what brought you into Vintage? What got you started with these guys?
I've been wrestling a few years, but I had to go with the one that was. And that, my friends, is a Puerto Rican hound dog. That's what that sounds like right there. Let's see if he pop into the shoe. This guy's hair is almost as pretty as mine. You dig?
He smells my dog.
He probably smells your dog. Yeah. Hey, he got a little excited too. Glad he left. He might have started humping my arm or something. But no, getting started at Vintage it's one of the standalones. It's been around so long, running steady shows. I knew it was here for a while, and I wanted to be a part of that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and as we can say, it is the longest running organization here in Florida. So that's definitely saying something.
Absolutely, and it's putting out quality matches every show they got. This is where the talent comes to hone their craft and become superstars. We all stars here at Vintage Wrestling.
And you guys got some really good and really excited fans here watching out tonight.
This is where it's at, man. I can't stress that enough, man. I've been here, I've been there, not far, not wide, but long enough to know that this is where I want to be. You know what I mean?
I said you guys got some serious talent out there. I've been watching. I've known Simon for as long as he's been wrestling,
Yeah, I've seen a lot of different shows with him, and you guys are really killing it out there.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So who we got up there now?
That's being Big P Cannon. That's a commish right there. Letting the words be known. Daddy, that's about my time right now. It sounds like intermission is wrapping up. I want to thank you so much for doing what you do.
Hey, man, thanks for talking to us.
And I appreciate it. I'll see you around, right?
Rock on, I'll be here. Once again, guys, Afro Boy joining the show. But now it looks like intermission is just about up, so we're going to turn you back to the action.
I know I got at least one more in here, so again, bear with me. Let me find it. There's one I specifically want you guys to hear. And it was after Afro Boy.
Attention that they should. I was always a fan of tag team wrestling. When I was had an agreement, he wanted.
Alrighty. So, why don't you just introduce yourself, sir?
All right, this is actually a good one too. Again, sorry guys, I could have sworn I saved the individual clips after I went through it, and I can't seem to find them. But here we go with another interview from Vintage Wrestling.
That's my bad anyway. So I got another guest with me. This will be fun. Here, hold this. All righty. So, why don't you just introduce yourself, sir?
I'm the general manager of Vintage Wrestling. I am the notorious Big Pete Cannon.
That's kind of what I'm hearing.
So how's it going tonight?
Actually, this has been a great night. I have known Simon for a very long time, and it's the first time I've been able to get out to one of the newer events that he's been a part of. And I said to the other guys, they are not pulling their punches today. There's no joking around. Well, a little joking around, but these guys really are busting their asses. It really shows.
Oh, there's a reason why we're the longest running, consistently running show in the state of Florida. There's been all sorts of promotions come and go over the years. Vintage has been consistent. We've had a lot of challenges. We've had to change venues. Even tonight we had a lot of challenges to get this show up and running. But it's the heart, it's the dedication of the guys in the ring, the ring crew, the referees, the music, everybody. It's the entire group. It's a total group effort to put on a show of this caliber. And my hat's off to everybody. Every month we try to put together a top-notch show. And sometimes it doesn't look like it's going to happen, and then at the last minute, everything comes together for us, and it's a good feeling, to be a part of something like this.
Yeah, I've been here most of the day with these guys, and I saw some of the troubles that they were having getting everything going, and I was unaware that they build their ring every time.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize just how much went into putting that thing together. Let alone just setting up.
That deafening roar is because Bruce Santee just came out.
We can keep talking, but I'm going to move this back over to them. That way, they get what they really want. The women.
And of course, all the ladies.
Yeah.
Swoon over Bruce.
Yes, that is our peanut gallery for the evening. Yeah, that was our peanut gallery. The unofficial hosts sitting in today. You can hear a lot of their chatter. So, what brought you into Vintage? What made you want to become a part of this?
Well, it's just like everything else in life. It's an evolution. When I started with Vintage, was several years ago. I was still active as a ringside manager. I was managing Francisco Chiazzo. We weren't necessarily the most liked people around, But we did our jobs, and to great success. Francisco eventually became the heavyweight champion because of his hard work and dedication over the years. He and I more or less had an agreement. He wanted to stand on his own a little bit more, and I'm kind of winding down my. Well, I wound down my in-ring career years ago, but my ringside career, still every once in a while, especially people like Sam Shaw that take shots at you, it gets old. You're tired of getting hit and knocked to the floor. So, moving to the office was a good move. It was a good opportunity at the time, and I think it's been a good combination with me and everybody else working on keeping these shows going and putting together the matches, particularly the tag teams. I think that in some of the larger federations, some of the tag teams have been kind of left behind, not really paid the attention that they should. I was always a fan of tag team wrestling when I was younger, so that was one of the things I wanted to accomplish was the tag team initiative here.
The tag teams always gave another level to it because you get the backstabbing, you get the dirty tricks, and it does a lot for the drama as well as just some of the moves and some of the combos you can get with a second person instead of just
absolutely. And as being a really lazy individual, I love working as a tag team because I could pawn it off on my partner to do all the work, whether they realize that or not. I'm sure after the fact they knew it, but
looking back, they're going, hey,
yeah. I was content just to hang out on the apron and come in and pull a dirty shot every once in a while.
See, way back when Simon was first getting his start, he and I did some training together. We were gearing up. I was going to join him, but I injured myself way too many times in my past. Other sports, I boxed for a while, so I physically couldn't manage the same way he did, and he overcame tremendous obstacles, both physically, mentally, and just personally in the industry.
That he has. He's how he's still doing it. I don't know. I know a lot of the physical challenges that he's got to live with. There's a lot of heart. That's the best thing. The best way I can put it is just a lot of heart, a lot of fortitude to be able to keep doing it. If you've done this even a little bit, even training, you realize the toll it takes on your body. There's nothing about it that's natural. Even just taking a bump, you get bumped with a clothesline. The amount of whiplash in that it's like being hit from behind, like 35 or 40 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, it's traumatic to your body. And the guys that can do this for 5, 8, 10 years or longer, it's just it's amazing that they're able to continue doing it.
Well, yeah, just the physical toll on their bodies, the fact that they're breaking themselves down, healing all the time, or worse, you got to do multiple matches in a short period of time.
Yeah.
A month, even if you're doing just month by month, it's not always enough time to get back up to 100%.
We always talk about the punishment involved. It's almost become cliche, but it's a truth. It's really your body takes a lot of pounding in there, and it is just. Like I said, like this back. Oh my gosh, none of that is natural, man. Your spine and your neck, no parts of your body were ever meant to take that kind of abuse.
Easily 8 feet in the air, too, just slamming down on that mat.
Yeah. It's just, the guys that are successful are the ones that are resilient. Jesse's coming back from an ankle injury that he suffered here in Vintage, and, he looks like he's back to 100%. And, these guys are in great shape, that they're able to handle an injury like that and be able to come back at the level to compete with somebody like Bruce, it's just, it's amazing. I'm in awe. I did it, for a while, and, I know, what I had to go through, there's no amount of Tylenol or aspirin that can take the edge off, and of course, you don't want to get into stronger things, but, when you do have a serious, legitimate injury, you have to do that to recover. If you have to have surgery, or we've almost everybody in the business has had knee injuries, back injuries.
That's my big one. Is I have a really screwed up knee.
Yeah, and once you screw that up, it's never just right again.
Yeah, never gets back to 100.
You injure the ACL. I tore my MCL after the ACL. Yeah. So my left knee is pretty much shot. It's just. But most of the guys in the back are all banged around. And they tape themselves up and get in the ring and just kind of put it aside. And you get out there for your 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it's going to take. And you put the pain aside to go do your job, and
get that adrenaline pumping in you, and that a couple of those endorphins will let you do amazing things.
Yeah, I've seen some guys. I mean, that's anywhere from Mike Cruz to to Francisco, Simon. Bruce has had his share of injuries. Death Row, all of these guys, they've all been injured. There's a difference between hurt and injured. Everybody can play hurt.
Yeah.
You expect some aches and pains, but when you're injured, when you legitimately have an injury that can sideline you, where you need medical attention, and whether it's a knee or an elbow, a shoulder, a neck, whatever the case may be, those some of them even can be career-ending. And you see some of this stuff. I remember when Simon messed up his ankle a few years back. I was there at ringside when it happened, and I had to pull him down. He wanted to get back there and finish the match.
Going.
I watched it happen 2 feet from my eyes, and I grabbed him. I was like, "No way, dude! You're done. You're done." I mean, I appreciate the heart, but
he was not happy about that. Let me tell you.
the injury has happened. We don't know how bad it is. Stay down, And we went to the ER that night, and we had some fun messing with him, and put some hand sanitizer in his hair, and I don't know why he thought that the hospital was supplying hair gel and dispensers on the wall. But it looks like Bruce has got this under control.
Yeah, your fans really get into this.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, we're fortunate to have a lot of regular fans that come back to see us every month. Coming up in May, we've got a double shot. We've got May 16th at Newport Richie, May 17th back in Orlando. Not sure exactly on the address of the building here in Orlando yet. We may be back here at the Rec Center. I'm not sure, so we just got to check the website, stay in touch with VintageWrestlingFL.com.
You also find on the Facebook fan page, another good place to get updated information.
That might even be the best. That's probably going to be the one that's updated the most frequently. And, if you have any questions or anything, you can even post those there, and someone will get back to you.
We're talking about this punishment, even something as simple as a
I did not miss that at all.
That was one of the first things that I did with Simon back in 2005 was chopping contests to see who would give up first.
Yep. I don't know if anybody remembers Barney Rumble, but he was my first tag partner. We broke in together, we trained together, and he was up in New York for his wedding. And one of the groomsmen, another really good friend of his that's not in the business but he's a fan, was asking about the chops. So at the reception, after we had a few drinks, we went out back, and we let him experience the chop factor a little bit, and that was enough for him. He had his fill, but that was a good time.
Even just, like I said, even something as simple as that can really suck after a while. I remember, like I said, with Simon, bruising and red marks.
Oh, the welts and the blisters, yeah. And eventually, the skin only takes so much until it opens up. And then, that's just... Man, he is a brute. That guy is just a monster.
Yeah. I mean, he literally just lifted a grown man above his head.
Oh yeah. Like it was nothing.
Yeah, you guys really know what you're doing here, and I really, thank you guys for putting on the show, and want to thank you for joining me and talking
Thank you very
to me
much.
a little bit.
Appreciate what you do.
Just let them know again one more time who you are and best ways to find Vintage Wrestling.
Sure. I'm the general manager, Big P Cannon, VintageWrestlingFL.com, and our Facebook fan page, Vintage Wrestling. Those are the best ways to keep in touch and keep your finger on the pulse of what's going on here at Vintage Wrestling.
All right, well, thank you again, and let's hope we can make sure this goes on for another 6 years, then another 6, and another 6.
All righty. So a couple fun interviews again from Vintage Wrestling's 6th year anniversary event. I still have a couple more on there that I want to find and fish out for you guys. Maybe you get to listen to those next week. But until then, we'll have to just keep things going. Remember, guys, I still have a game I want to try and play today. I think I called it, what the fuck did I call it? See, I can't keep shit straight in my own damn head half the time. I don't know why I try. But anyway, it's a newish game where I'm going to name something, and I'm going to call it, Did That Shit Happen in Florida? So I'm going to give you a few headlines, and you're going to tell me whether or not it happened in Florida, or if it happened at all. You let me know. So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to call in if you'd like to play by giving you yet another. It must have been in Florida. Woman fakes bomb threat in hopes of getting ride, police say. She's accused of calling a bomb threat to get a free ride, and she got one. Straight to jail. Oh, yeah. God, I really need to get a job writing fucking news stories because the writing is just terrible. It's an unusual method Patricia Lee Bembow allegedly used Monday, last week, to get picked up from a Raceway gas station in Pensacola, Florida. Bembow called U.S. Navy recruiting station. I'm going to call a military ballsy. She called the U.S. recruiting station around 8:45 a.m. and asked if she had reached the government. According to the Pensacola News Journal, she had. The man who answered was First Class Petty Officer Charles Brockett. She then allegedly told him, this fucking word allegedly, okay, we need to get rid of this fucking word. This fucking word is overused just to make a fucking word quota, I think, is what's going on. Stop using that fucking word. She then allegedly told him, did she say it? Yes or no? That's it. I guarantee you there's a fucking recording of it somewhere. Did she say it? Yes. So don't say fucking allegedly said it. No, she fucking said it. She then told him there was a bomb at an undisclosed location. Can we be more vague? Maybe or maybe not. She said that somewhere there is a bomb. Bembow demanded that someone come pick her up at a gas station or else shit was gonna go down. They typed expletive, but I went with the most logical expletive. The Pensacola News Journal reported that Bembow also reportedly gave her real name. Brock informed his superiors, who contacted the county sheriff's office, according to, I don't give a shit. Deputies picked up Bembow at the gas station, but chose to drive her to the county jail rather than her preferred destination. The suspect was charged with a felony bomb threat and remains in jail with a bond set at $5,000. So wait, fucking a dog and a kid get you $20,000, but calling a military base with a bomb threat only $5,000 bail? I think we got shit backwards, folks. You threatened the government or you fucked a kid. Which one seems a little worse off? I mean, and again, she didn't like bash him over the head and then fuck him that way. No, he did it of his own volition. Oh, we got so much to fucking do in this country to fix it. It's okay. I want to go back to this word allegedly because it really pisses me off, guys. Like you hear me talking about it. Yeah, I don't think you understand just how much it pisses me off. So I'm going to actually look up the official definition. Allegedly. The core word is alleged. Adjective. Of incident or of a person, said, without proof to have taken place or have a specified illegal or undesirable quality. So once again, all it means is we don't know if it happened. So if, in a news story, a man bites someone's testicles, it's not alleged. If a woman calls in a bomb threat, it's not alleged. It fucking happened. And I know, yeah, everyone's innocent until proven guilty. Fuck you. If people see it, you're fucking guilty. Sorry. If there's documentation somewhere, it's not alleged anymore. You got a video, you have an audio tape of this woman saying she's going to go down. Okie dokie. Not allegedly anymore. People witnessed the fight in the streets. There's blood on it, on the one guy's shirt, and one guy's testicles have a chunk missing. Not allegedly. If you got this guy's pubes in your teeth, it's not an alleged act anymore, guys. It fucking happened. And we really do need to stop using that fucking word allegedly. I said, I think you guys are doing it just to fluff the numbers. Like, your superior comes in and goes, every fucking news organization. All right, it needs to be 175 words. And you have a cap. You can only use the word allegedly 19 times. Why? Otherwise, it'll just be allegedly, the alleged man allegedly walked down the street, allegedly tried to punch a man who was alleged to have upset him, allegedly. That's what we're getting. We're getting close to that, guys. Oh, I fucking hate news. You guys piss me off. Alrighty. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to get a call in, so I guess I'll save the game for another time. I've flew through my news. Don't forget your homework is I want you guys to tell me from my horror block this week. If I were in a horror movie, I would want to be killed with a blank. You need to tell me what you think I should be killed with, and I will take the best answer. And it says, how would you want your movie death to happen? Fill this out, snap a pic, tag it with horror block talk for a chance to win something. I don't even know what the hell it is. A quiet room bear. I don't know. But if you help me win it, I'll give you credit. But yeah, so tell me what I should be killed with in a horror movie. Now remember, guys, horror block greater than Loot Crate. So as we wrap things up again, you know, if you want to help support the show, a couple ways you could do it. I mean, we all shop online. We all buy shit. Amazon, big seller. If you go on to www.littlepunchdrunk.com, right there on the left-hand side of the screen, scroll down a little bit, you see our Amazon link. Boom. Buy your shit from there, and we get a little kickback from it. If you want to help a little bit more, go to www.cafepress.com/littlepunchdrunk and buy our shit. Or find the buy our shit button on the webpage. Everything you need right there on the fucking webpage, guys. I promise you, more information on this next party is coming. I'm just waiting on the official okay. I'm waiting for the ink to dry on the contract before I start talking, because anything can happen still. Once the ink is dry, you guys are going to know everything, and you are going to step on people to try and get here, because this is going to be the biggest party we've done, the most badass event we've fucking thrown. This is going to be it. So this is not to be missed. You know, the last one we did was great. Yeah, weather had some issues. This time we have contingency plans. Weather goes south again, we pull everything from outside inside. We got a location. We're going to block off, you know, a chunk of space, and you're going to be able to party so much fucking better than you ever have with us before. And, you know, we're going to have more bartender. We're listening to what people have said, and we're doing something about it. So this is not something you guys want to miss. As soon as I can talk about it, I will. Don't forget also, we were going to be recording directly after the show tonight, but go and check out the Ridiculous Ramblings at ridiculousramblings.com. I think it was .com. Or was it WordPress? Ridiculous Ramblings. Google search it. You know, you can catch our last episodes. We'll be recording again shortly. Just unfortunately, there were some, which reminds me, definitely, guys, go out, send some good vibes to our buddy Haas. Without getting into too much detail, you know, family issue. His family, well, it's, I can't even fucking, I don't want to give out personal information, but he's not in the best headspace right now. Something happened, and, you know, we want to send good vibes, well wishes, happy thoughts, liquor and money. Send them, you know. Help this guy out, and you know, we'll get Ridiculous Ramblings back on the air. Yes, I think that's about it, guys. Remember, if you like what you hear, tell your friends. If you hate it, tell your enemies. It's the same damn thing to me. And for a little punch drunk, once again, I am Rambo. Rock on. Alrighty, well, that would be it for ALPD this week. First time in a while, no call-in. That's okay. I have a short show. Don't kill me none. But I did see a few people popping in and out throughout the show. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you guys are liking the vintage interviews. I had a blast with them. So anyway, rock on.